first one was in 2007, was at the very first IFPA Yorton Cup. And so that show was huge because at the time, Doug Miller came out on the scene. He was still very young. Kareem Petaway, Carl Matthews, just a whole slew of awesome pros that were on that stage. And I had seen Doug Miller like look crazy, like the beast. He's way more now, of course. He's on a whole other level. But at that time, when he was young, and he had just won the Cape Cod Nutritional IFPA show against Kareem Petaway, Remo. And so I was coming into the show, and I saw those guys, like, man, I don't have a chance. But for some reason, I came in so like on point, peaked, peeled, that I was able to come out with the victory, and I just never knew. And it was kind of like the point that really got my name out there, you know, because, you know, I'm going up against him and all the rest of that class, and I was able to continue that success. And that same year, I actually won the Natural Olympia. And so I had won 4 pro shows there, and I was starting to get, you know, mentioned with the top guys, and that kept on going. And then the next show what was very memorable for me was the 2012 Natural Olympia, where I went against Kiyoshi Moody. And at that show, you know, it was really followed. It was, you know, a lot of hype and stuff like that. It's me, Kiyoshi, Justin Ferguera from Australia. Really, really good pro show. And it was a battle. It's his size versus my conditioning. And it was so very close. A lot of people were telling me that I won. He ended up winning, and I think it was so, you know, close and controversial that at the end, you know, we both hugged each other. And the reason why this one sticks out so much to me is that I think at that moment in my life, because I know when I was younger, if I like lost a show, I'd be such a sore loser, and you know, but I felt really like a professional, that I was able to take it. And, you know, Kiyoshi and I, you know, we're friends and everything else, and I just wanted to congratulate him. Like, I felt good just knowing that I did what I had to do against, you know, someone like him, who's one of the best of all time, you know, 6-time Natural Olympia winner, and, you know, battled to the end. So that was an awesome show there. And of course, last but not least, of course, the 2019 Natural Olympia, you know, with everything I went through with my dad passing away, job loss, not having much going on, and then coming into that show with Generation Iron, following my whole thing. And then the way they captured it in the movie, you know, I feel really blessed that they captured the fact that, you know, I love God, I love Jesus, the things that I went through, you know, my fiance at the time, who's now my wife, that whole thing. And then all of a sudden I come out on top. You know, it doesn't get any better. It's like a storybook ending. So, you know, that movie and that show all culminated into like where I'm at now in my life, you know. So I was always, I think, maybe lucky because I have the discipline to just basically stay on a basic diet. I don't need a lot of variety, so I can use chicken breast and fish and brown rice and asparagus the entire prep and not feel crazy. And I think that helps me